What's going on, guys? It's the NOLA Hub back with another video, and today I'm here to talk about Jalen Mccleskey. The New Orleans Saints just signed Mccleskey yesterday for an undisclosed amount of money in years. I believe it might be out by now as the time of recording this video, but nonetheless, Jalen Mccleskey is joining the New Orleans Saints, and I'm going to talk about what this means and all that good stuff. But before this video starts off, we are almost at 600 subscribers, so hit the subscribe button. It is free. You can unsub whenever you want, and it helps me out tremendously as a small creator. So, who is Jalen Mccleskey? Well, he played for Oklahoma State for 4 years, and then with his last year of eligibility, he went to Tulane. His best season was his sophomore year when he played 13 games and had 73 receptions, 812 yards, and 7 TDs. His last year at Tulane was a pretty decent year as well in 13 games, 581 yards, and 4 TDs. What stands out, though, is that he had 15.7 yards per catch. And remember, I don't watch a ton of college football, so I don't know if Tulane's quarterback is very good, so maybe the low yard numbers or low receptions numbers is not on all him. But I did watch a little bit of his pro day. He had pretty good measurables. And, get this, a 4.28 40-yard dash. Now, if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will, because that is speed. And in the NFL, speed kills. What's interesting to me about this is that when asked who he models his game after, he says he models his game after Julian Edelman and Cole Beasley. And I like both those guys. Julian Edelman had a hell of a career. He's not a Hall of Famer. Don't. And Cole Beasley is probably the most underrated wide receiver in the NFL last year. But he doesn't seem to fit that mold. He's got the height. He's got the slot wide receiver height, but he's more of a burner, in my opinion. Now, that doesn't mean he can't develop into a slot guy, but I do think he's very similar to Deontay Harris. I think you'll see a lot of similarities in them. Very fast, not the super tall guys, except he's a lot taller than Deontay. He's 5'10", but I think if he can develop and put on some weight, he could be a decent slot guy, and Deontay could just be literally a streak and burner guy. What I mean by that is literally just run deep balls and whatever. Not always, but you know what I'm saying. And he could be a slot guy. No, I'm not sure how much Mccleskey's going to play. I hate to say it, I'm not even sure how much time he'll even be on the Saints. He could be cut by preseason. I don't know. But there is some things to like here. I like the speed. You know me, I always like when we bring players from Louisiana, and his dad played for the Saints. So, come on, that's a dope storyline. Come on. That's pretty dope. And I think there's a lot to like here. I do. I don't think he's going to come in right away. You're not going to see him right away come in. I think if you do see him come in, it'll be kind of like a Marquez Callaway situation where we hadn't really heard of... Well, we heard of him, but we were excited, and then there were some injuries, and he came in and balled out. And I think that is possible for Mccleskey. I do. I think, no offense to our receivers, but we do have a little bit of an injury history, and I think Mccleskey could come in, maybe do some good things during training camp, preseason, all that good jazz, and earn himself a spot. No, I'm not saying he's going to come in and be amazing. I certainly think Marquez Callaway came in and be amazing, and that's very hard to do. But I really do think there's some good traits here. I like the pro day results. I like the speed. I just think he's got to put on a little bit of weight. You know how I feel about that. I wish he was a little taller, but I do like that he models his game after Cole Beasley. I really do like Cole Beasley a lot. I think he is the most underrated receiver in the NFL. I mean, he had like 1,300 yards and no one's ever heard of him. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that is Jalen Mccleskey. This is totally off topic, but I'm bored. I actually DM'd him. I was trying to see if he would come on the channel. So if you're watching this, Jalen, yeah, check your DMs. But that's it, guys. That's all I have. Intriguing guy to bring in with a lot of upside and not that much downside because he's very cheap and all that. I like the signing. Hit the sub button. like the video, helps me. Let's get to 600 subs, and then until next time, peace.